Good evening once again, everyone. And today is day 9. So we have like 3 days to go. Remember, there's no training on Saturday and Sunday. You use that opportunity to go through, review, practice some of these things that you have been learning. We're rounding up this on Wednesday, because really, yeah, we're rounding up on Wednesday. And it's very important. It's very important that you you practice. It's not just about listening. It's not just about listening. It's also about practicing things that you have been learning so that you know what and what you need to do. Today, we are going to be talking about global market strategy. Global market strategy. And basically, different marketplace. There are so many marketplaces. Different marketplaces that are available, which you can leverage on, either local or international. All these are aside social media platform, because social media platform is not dependable. The rate at which each of these platform are, with the advent of everyone using AI, the AI is blocking people's account, disable account, restricting account. It's crazily alarming. So that is why it's very important to know some of these things. Some years ago in Nigeria, one of the major marketplace that anything that you find, you say, I don't know if they still exist now. I don't know how many of you remember. I don't know if they still exist, but I know they are VConnect. Yeah, I don't know whether they are still exist or not. If you know VConnect, type V on the chat. I can't remember the last time I heard anything about them. Either they are still running their business or not, I don't know. But at the peak of their period, there's even before Gigi and the rest, there's nothing that you want that you will not be able to get from VConnect. And they are just connecting business. And I remember at the time, I connect some businesses from VConnect there too. Those are like a local marketplace. So just like same way we have local marketplace, we also have global marketplace. They are favorable by search engine, optimize or search engine like Google. They favor them because they have the number already, right? So that's some of the things you are going to be looking at, because your website is just like a single plaza. You know, when we have a plaza. Why marketplace? Marketplace, we could call places like Jumia, eBay, and the rest. We can call those one marketplace, crowded shopping mall. So there's difference between a plaza and a shopping mall. So either you are renting the space in Ikeja City Mall, and you have thousands of people walking around instantly, working instantly to do business with you. It's different from having a global marketplace or even a national marketplace. It's total different thing. And those are the things that we're going to be looking at as we progress. So depending on which area of business you find yourself, which area of matrix you find yourself, there are different places that are good for you. For example, when it's come to food and spice, we are also working seriously on our marketplace. It's almost done. And because we are even getting a lot of people from UK that say they want to be shipping to Nigeria and not even only Nigeria to UK. And we need to put that marketplace together. So in the next couple of weeks, the marketplace will be open, which is what you can also leverage on apart from social media. Then WooCommerce, for some that in future, I remember someone here, Sonari Kucho, he actually has a website. Yeah, he's not on call right now. Some people will have a website too. And what are the kind of things that you need? WooCommerce is going to help you in that sense. Shopify, as a beginner, they are free as a beginner, but once the free expire, it also have monthly subscription. Those are name that people already know, that people also go to search things. I talked about Google My Business yesterday. Don't joke with it, which is Google Business Profile now, formerly Google My Business. Don't joke with it. It's like saying you are putting your business in a map of the world, because as it is, Google owns the map, basically. That is why you see hailing rider like Uber, all of them, they cannot do without Google Map. That's the core of their business. So the primary target on this platform, when you started talking or typing about a caption, the primary target for food spices are diaspora family, African grocery store, just like what I said yesterday, wholesale buyer, and repeat customers. Those are the. Then when it comes to fashion, there's a website. It's an African website called Anchor. You can search for that, Anchor. So you might need to subscribe on Anchor. I think it's not totally free. You might need to subscribe, but it's also going to help fashion business, not only Nigeria, across Africa. Yeah. And when it comes to fashion, a lot of our good fashion designer, they are outstanding in Nigeria here. So, like I said, our own Send for Me marketplace will be live in a couple of weeks. Then I mentioned Shopify too. So, fashion can also leverage on Shopify. And when you are trying to type keywords, so that when people are searching online, when they use some of those keywords, you might also be selected. So, we're looking at African fashion lover. You can also hashtag distance, weddings, cultural events, and diaspora shopper. Those are the things that would align with African fashion. And for beauty and cosmetics, almost the same way, Shopify, WooCommerce, and the same for me, Fendo Marketplace. Then the kind of keywords you'll be looking at will be around. It's very important that you have the keywords, because those are things that people are typing on search engine. That's what I'm giving on this example. It should be around African, premium African beauty essentials, high retention, and repeat online customer. So this is like saying engaging online shopper. Then you might not necessarily be the one to do some of these things yourself, but it's very important for you to also have an idea of what it is. All these are basically how you are being searched from online search engine. The same thing for leather and craft, because I know there are different businesses coming in. The same thing for that as well. Then um so for leather and gifts, you can look for luxury gifts, bespoke artisanal collection, handmade. Handmade buyer is actually very, very important. Then other one is book, people that are into book and digital. So Amazon, KDP, seller is Nigeria, so you are allowed. So all these things that I'm mentioning here, there are things that you are allowed. There are some that are not allowed, like eBay, Etsy, some of those things are not, Nigeria is still not allowed. But Nigeria use it. People find a way around it, but I won't want something that will be stressing you on how to find a way around it. So the primary kind of keywords or buyer intent you'll be looking at is global reader, university students, if you fall under this book and digital category. Then retail and home too, you should be looking at international retail customer and highly targeted diaspora household. Then if you want to do business to business, B2B, right? You should be looking at LinkedIn, Google Business Profile, Alibaba, same for me B2B. We also do B2B as well. Then you'll be looking for importer, cross-border distributors, and global bulk. All of these things might look like, what is he talking about? It's okay not to get it very well right now. But as time goes on, that's why we do recording. But I'm not sure I've been recording. Am I? Okay, I think I'm recording. Okay, I think I am. Right? So all this is going to make sense. Searching, just like yesterday I said, you should go and search your name and see what comes out. It's very important. All these things have been done even without social media. Why is this not going back? Okay, without social media. So there's some better way to say some certain things when you type online and do things. For example, don't sell products. You sell solution to people. Just like the way you got to this place. We did not sell product to you. We just sell solution. We just tell you the solution to shipping project problem that most some of the people face. That's what we sell. We didn't say, oh, come and ship with us. That we just talk about story about that common problem. The next, so again, instead of just say, oh, selling product, just provide solution and people will naturally buy. So how do you go about solving some of the people's problem? You need to answer some certain question like, who is your product for, either product or service? What problem does your product solve? It's very, very important so that international search algorithm are optimized towards the buyer intent. Buyer intent simply means what buyers are looking for. So, for example, describing products simply by just say physical property like Ankara dress. You know, you can't post a fashion stuff and just say Ankara dress. You can't just post a food without let's say crayfish now, you just say crayfish or buy crayfish. That is too vague. It's too vague. It will render your listing invisible. It will render your posting invisible. It's too vague. So, for example, for Akara now, you can't just say Ankara dressed. That is too vague, like I said, because you are competing with a lot of people in the fashion industry. So instead of just saying Ankara dress, you can go ahead say something like luxury handmade Ankara dress. This is like saying title of your product anywhere you are posting it. Either you are posting on Google My Business or you are it's going to take a long time before I will not say Google My Business again. It's the same thing like Google Business Profile, basically. Because we have been saying Google My Business for a very long time before they switch the name again. Right? So, so instead of just saying Ankara dress, when you are posting, even on social media, you can just say luxury handmade Ankara dress for African wedding in UK. Did you see that? You are talking to somebody that is looking for handmade African dress that is going to wear to the next wedding in Birmingham or in London. So that is how you can directly target high intent, high imagine diaspora wedding shopper. You can't just, because you have to connect it. You have to connect it. If your what your fashion is about bridal stuff, you have to connect the story. If it's about honeymoon, you have to connect the story. Another example is people that are selling cosmetic human hair. You cannot just post and say human hair. What's that? You fail to capture the essence, the local intent to build your product, to build the product authority. So instead of that, you can go ahead and say 100% virgin hair, virgin woman hair wig for black women in Canada. A black woman in Canada might be looking for 100% woman hair, not rubber. So you want to solve the exact customer category identity and shipping location. It could be US, it could be anywhere in Europe. It's very important. Your product title should read like the answer to somebody's question. And that is how SEO works. That's how it works. So it's very important that when you are posting, it's not just about posting, you should be posting with SEO in mind. What is SEO? Search engine optimization. What is search engine optimization like in a layman? When somebody go to Google or even social media to search, so you put yourself in the shoe of a customer. When they search, would they just say human hair? Is there a specific thing that they want, kinds of human hair they want? Because there's different style, there are different varieties, both for white and black. So you have to be specific. You have to focus on the product or problem that you are trying to solve. I hope you learn something here so that even when you are posting on Instagram and all that, you don't just post, you craft your message to your target audience. Product photos. I think I saw somebody that shared the picture of the I think the shop or something. Everything just put together. Product photo. Make sure that you have your product in a plain background. It could be white background. Yeah. Let it be standalone. Let it be focused. So you can see as this bag now. It's only the bag, nothing, no distraction, nothing in the frame again. A lot of people will just pack 200 people and snap it. So how are we going to know the exact one that you are showcasing? It's very important that you have product photography, the one that focus on certain thing that you want. It's very, very important. Then copywriting, leads to copywriting. Copywriting is like saying what will catch people's pain points. I mean, basically pain points. That which is also part of the problem. What is the benefit they are going to get, and how a reliable shipping company is going to deliver to them. For example, for a fashion person, you can identify the pain, e.g., something like struggle to find a premium genuine Ankara fabrics that does not fade after one wash. We all knew that most of the Ankara fabrics can fade after one wash. That is somebody's problem. Then you can also go ahead with the benefits, which could be something like 100% cotton, state 100% cotton, state perfect, breathtaking, elegant for summer. Because they have summer here, we don't have summer here. We only have dry season and rainy season here, right? Elegant for summer, diaspora wedding, and Ankara for diaspora wedding, right? Then the logistic, okay? Logistics that go to ship for them. Trusted cargo line. So example could be ship globally with we ship globally with DHL. For example, in US and Canada, what we actually use that do those step delivery is DHL and UPS. While in UK and Europe, we use DPD. So you can mention things that they can relate with very well. There's no way you're going to be in UK or anywhere in Europe that you don't know DPD. That's just it. Just like we have our own GIG and the rest here in Nigeria. That's it. Okay? Then there are some things that you also need to know about your pricing. Okay? It's very, very important about your pricing. That is the product, the product, which is how much are you selling it, the cargo, what does this take, the platform, how much per package, the shipment, and the profit. So you need to put all these things together before you know exact amount that is going to be the final selling price, either in USD or in Naira equivalent. For example, if you are the one that has to produce whatever, maybe plantain chips, for example, you need to know what is the cost of each of the maybe 1 kg or 500 gram. So if you are going to export it, definitely you need packaging and label. Packaging and label, all those things are not free. So if packaging and label is 1.5, you put it there so that you can mark up everything. Shipment allocation. So for example, now let's say anything less than kg for UK, less than 10 kg for UK, either 1 kg, 7 or 9.9 kg. In as much is more than 10 kg. It's more or less like 80K. You need to know how much that is too, so that you not be answer too many questions. So if marketplace like Ankara that I mentioned that you might subscribe is also, you are also paying for it, you mark it up too. Then you now think of how much will be my profit for all this, my contribution for bringing this together. And that is how you can now have your final price. For example, fashion bag, as you have it on this screen. Because pricing is another very important aspect that you need to know. And it's better that you know this now and set up this now before the customer started, before you started getting the customer. It's not at that point you be thinking of how much does he, am I going to get this? So that you will not be shortchanging yourself. Imagine after everything, all you get is now 5,000 or 2,000. That might not really worth all your efforts in that sense. Okay, so this is just some case studies. Like I said, there are international platform and there's local platform like Etsy is an international platform, so we might be looking at that as your business started scaling. Alibaba is also international platform. You can be also looking for that as your business scaling, but it's very important that you know, okay? And you can use any marketplace, even Gigi for local. You can use those marketplace as well. Now, this is going to be, I mean, if you don't have Gigi, if you don't have Google My Business, take this weekend to create accounts. Yeah, business income on Gigi, that's for local. Okay, that is for local in that sense. You can also create a shop on Seller because Seller is now known worldwide and Seller will even collect money for you. selar.com. selar.com. They can receive payment for you in any currency and they will pay to your local bank accounts. So open accounts on all those places. And as you are typing, so when you are giving the title of your store, you should put those things with SEO in mind, just like what we just learned now. So for you to your quality audit stock scorecard, just like to know that you are on track with this, the title, which is like saying your caption, should have a buyer in mind, not just a buyer in mind, also a solution to their pain points. So that is like saying carry 10 points. Don't use any picture or video that is not of high quality. It's very important, right? Make sure that the problem that will benefit them is on the description. You can have, so even on social media, each page you have a link to have a review. On Google Business Profile too, there's also a review there, right? The cost and pricing, which I've talked about, is very important. Make sure that you know your number. Then the global shipping promise, different other platform that you can use. Like I said, for Nigeria, there's some of those platforms like eBay that you might not see Nigeria there. But as you progress, you have a way you can do some of those things. So when it's come to uh marketplace strategy, like somebody was talking to me the other time, there's somebody proposed in the group this afternoon, I think about farm or sweet corn like that. So I messaged and person came to me on DM. Guess what? That person that made that post, he has a marketplace for his business already. Yeah, he has a marketplace. So that's what I said. I'm not going to assume anything. He has a marketplace for his business already. So as we are growing little by little, it's very important to know some of the things that you should have in mind. Your marketplace is like where a buyer and a seller meet at the same point, and it's your own media. It's not some places that somebody will just ban you because you are the one that created it yourself. As a way of recap, and if you don't get anything today, this part is very, very important. Don't sell products, sell solution. Just like instead of us saying, uh, we are shipping company, we can help you ship abroad. No, we also know that there's a problem of people that don't even know. It's not just about shipping. They don't even know what it takes to send things abroad. They don't even know that they need packaging. They don't even know that they need branding. They don't even know all those things. And that is why we are doing what we are doing at this time. I will unmute everybody now in case there is question on why I'm doing that. I think yesterday we talked about creating a, what is it again now? Okay, PDF. You need to create a PDF portfolio. So I'm just going to do an example right now uh, on what you can do. So for example now, maybe you can use any of the maybe Gemini or ChatGPT. Let me see Gemini. And the only reason why I'm using Gemini right now is Gemini will not it's be hard before you just exhaust this. ChatGPT, small time, you said you have exhaust your image for the day. The same thing with cloud. But cloud will actually have the best output, but I think I've used my unit for today. So first of all, I'm already on Gemini now. Please pardon me, but okay. You have the Perpetual, you have a video of recorded of what you have missed. It's all right. So you download the image of your product, make sure that it's a clean image, all those things. Then let's assume that I just want to do this. I don't even have any description about my business. So do I remember this person? Sonaya. Okay, good. This is person's business I want to use that example. So I can just come now and use this now. And as I will just copy this just to have an idea of what this person is into. So just like you have your product, just have a small description. I will just upload some of the picture. That is the product. I will upload this and I will describe. Okay. Okay. I will now say based on the uploaded, because I don't want to be writing all this story. I want this guy to do everything. Uploaded images. Okay. Based on the uploaded images, um, create a business portfolio. Okay. For Sonaya, Sonayon. So if it is food, just follow the step. Sonaya Couture. Okay. So I can put the phone number and all those details, but I don't have all those time right now. So just look for all the, okay, let me just do this now because it's very important to have some of those things. I can just add some information here. Say contact this. Still copy small things here. Okay, before contact. So it's going to develop these things now. So let's just watch. So even if you don't have enough information, there's a way that it's going to put all this in the right perspective. So let's just watch it. So it has a PDF already now. So if I open this PDF, so look at this. So I don't like this too much, right? I don't like this one because I expect it to add, you just put the brand this thing, which is good, but I expect it to add some of those images there. Okay. With the content, that's why I like Claude. Content above and attached. He has all the word that we asked for, but that's not the best. And attach images. Create a slide deck for business presentation. Presentation. Error. Presentation. Export to open in Google Slide. Right? So let's see that. I still wanted to use those image. So after we have it in Google Drive, we can now download it. So that should be aligned properly. This is just basically how to do portfolio. It has created what we ask, which is PDF, but I don't like the structure of that stuff. Look at this. Oh, no, it's not even here. So it's still creating these things. I don't like the structure of what it creates for us, which is this. It's just like it did not put our images there, and that does not cut it for me. So this one is still loading. So once it's finished load, I'll just click open. So when you have this here like this, that's not finished loading. So I'll click open now. So it's going to generate a slide. So this is more or less looking at it like it. So now, even if it doesn't, Kaisi is unable to attach those images, but we already have a good slide. So I can say export to slide. Some of these can look like miracle, but for some of us that have been doing presentation before, maybe we have worked in a corporate organization before, you know how hard to just, like how wasted time you can just do to be putting PowerPoint together. But this is just how easy to put a slide together for a corporate business presentation. So now, so I'm in Google Doc now. So here now, as it is, I can just find like brand identity, like the logo. Let me see if his logo is on this website. I don't know what his logo is. Uh, I think I saw his logo in one of, where's the logo again? Okay, let's say this is his logo. Let me assume this is his logo. Wow. Where's that? He has a logo. I think I saw it from, because this particular slide is the logo that's supposed to be there. Yeah. Okay, so imagine I'm looking for a logo up and down. That's not cool. Let me check his Instagram. No, 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 no. Not here. Um, just a second. I'm still seeing, try to look if I will see his logo somewhere. But I think I've seen the logo before. I can't remember now. So now let me check some of the, okay. Um, oh, I remember what happened now. So this is what I'm going to do. Is just do all those ordinary text logo. So here now, basically what's supposed to be is logo. So I can just go to insert. I expect AI to put all this in there. That is one of the, no, 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 I don't want this. That's one of the difference between Claude and some of these guys. I was upload from my computer. Uh, let me change the view. So I assume I'll just pick one of these and I can crop it. No, this is not what I want. I want it to be here. Generate. No, I'm not generating. I want to open or just drag that image inside that because I want it to fit into that. Let's say this, drag it, drop it there. Correct. No, I want the one that have logo or probably the logo is on top. No. Good. So let's say his logo that's supposed to be here as an identity for the first one, right? Then here now, I can just be picking the other. So this is supposed to be like kaftan, but don't worry, don't mind me whether it's kaftan I'm putting there or not. Yes. So I'm going to drag some of these products there again. That's fixed. I'm not sure he's on the call. Else, I can even send this thing to him. so that you have it. But this is how you're going to do it for your products. So let me do this. I'm just going to fix some random picture there. And that is how you are going to fix your products. Let me fix a random one here too. Uh, you see that? So that's how to do your portfolio. So let me add, I just want to finish this. I think this is the last one. Um, okay. So if you look at this now, this is more like your portfolio. You can see that it's more clean than the first one that we have just some error. Can you see this? So as this is now, as this one is now, that we have finished it, all I will just do is file, download, PDF. So it has download PDF. I will show you. I will show you now. Let me open it. Yeah, it's open here now. So anytime somebody say, oh, let me have your portfolio, because you already have all these things ready, right? You already have it ready. All you just have to do is you just share it to the person, upload to WhatsApp, upload to everywhere. Can you see that? Can you see it? Right? Target demographic. Can you see this? This is ready for any kind of presentation, either for individual or corporate, whatever it is. Do you understand? So you can see that? Can see that? So that's how you create it. If I don't want some of these things there, maybe I don't want this, all these markets value and share, whatever. Because all these ones are going to be good if I want to collect money. So if I don't want all this one now, let's say skip, skip, skip. Okay. Aha. I just want only portfolio for this. Let me see what this guy is giving me now. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Because this is already looking like the one for bidding. Let me duplicate this, make a copy, entire slide. Yeah, it's already looking for like saying I want to go and bid for business or something. It's also okay, but I just want it to be about product alone. Yeah, this is it. Download PDF. Because PDF can go on WhatsApp, on anywhere. So look at this now. This is a portfolio. They see all your samples of your product. That's basically. And as I see the sample of a product, you just have some small talk about it. This is it. You know, I was just putting those random figure there. I don't, so whatever name that I call it, I just put it like that. See all this now? And they see your contacts. This is portfolio. And this is how simple it is. Let me drop the portfolio in our group. Yeah. So it's more or less that I just did a portfolio for somebody. But again, what I was just trying to do is for you to have a clue on how easy this business portfolio is. I just drop in a group just in case you want to look at that sample to see how you're going to do your stuff. So just a recap. Come to AI, make sure you have your product image. It could be plantain chip, ugu, whatever it is, palm oil, all those selection, you can do it. So what I will do again, just to balance this well, on Monday, I'll also do a portfolio for food. Yeah, I'll choose a food brand and I'll do a portfolio for food because I know that we actually have more people in food than fashion and cosmetics. So that is how simple to create your business portfolio ready. And it goes to help you. It's not only until the customer started asking that, oh, Do you have what you have done? Can I see your sample? You are now sending things one by one. It's like send the portfolio. It's like you are sending them the magazine. Like I've done so much more. Here is the magazine. So that is it. This is part of getting ready for your business. So it's not that time as oh, I will send it to you. You're not thinking, how do they even do this thing? Can I have your brochure? This is a brochure. This is portfolio. And like brochure, what is brochure? This is your brochure. They see samples of different things that you have done, different products that you are selling before, and how to contact you. Shikeno, that's just it. I hope you have learned one or two things tonight. And this is how simple to do some of these things. There's no beauty in everything. And in the area of AI, everything is possible. So I would like to know if anybody have question before we call it a night. Yeah. Do anyone ask question? You can drop it on the chat. If you don't see have your product shot, I mean your product picture, do that this weekend. For people that already have product picture, you can see that it's very easy for them to create a portfolio now. Do that so that you can have your portfolio as well. So if there's no question, every other question can continue in the group. And this video recording will be available tonight. There's no training on Saturday and Sunday. We meet on Monday by God's grace. Enjoy the rest of the evening, everyone. Thank you for showing up. Good night and have a great weekend.